Never apologize for being yourself. Imagine a life where your authenticity is your superpower, where you stand tall, unapologetically yourself. Sounds liberating, doesn't it? But what's holding you back? Let's cut through the noise. In a world that's constantly trying to shape and mold us, being unapologetically yourself is nothing short of revolutionary. You might be thinking, easier said than done, and you're right. It's not easy, but neither is living a life where you're constantly wearing masks, seeking approval, or dimming your light to make others comfortable. Consider how much energy you waste every day trying to fit in, to meet others' expectations. It's exhausting, isn't it? And worse, it robs the world of your unique gifts, your authentic voice, and your true potential. The Stoics, those ancient badasses of philosophy, figured this out centuries ago. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, said, "Be your own master, and look at things as a man, as a human being, as a citizen, as a mortal." In other words, own who you are, no apologies needed. It's not just the Stoics. This truth echoes through time, from the wisdom of the East to modern-day thinkers. Your authenticity is your greatest strength. Today, we're diving deep into why being yourself without apology is not just philosophical fluff but a powerful way to live. We'll explore what's holding you back, how to break free, and how to harness the immense power of your authentic self. The Stoic perspective. Let's delve into the wisdom of the Stoics, men who lived centuries ago, but whose words still ring true today. First up, Epictetus. Born into slavery, he became one of the most influential philosophers of his time. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Think about that in the context of being yourself. Your power lies not in controlling others' opinions but in how you respond to them. Imagine someone criticizing you for being too outspoken. The average person might shrink back, apologize, and try to fit in. But the Stoic would ask, is their opinion in my control? No. Is my reaction in my control? Absolutely. So why apologize for something you can't control? Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, wrote in his personal journal, later published as Meditations, "Be your own master and look at things as a man, as a human being, as a citizen, as a mortal." What's he getting at? Perspective. You're not just a cog in the machine, you're a unique individual with your own thoughts, feelings, and purpose. And Marcus goes deeper, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is the core of being unapologetically yourself. You can't control if people like you, but you can control staying true to your values. Consider a modern example. You're committed to improving your mental health, but your friends make light of it. A weak person might downplay their efforts to fit in. A Stoic would stand firm, knowing their well-being isn't compromised by others' opinions. Seneca, another Stoic heavyweight, said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This isn't just about accumulating knowledge, it's about constantly refining who you are, better understanding yourself, and having the courage to live according to that understanding. Seneca also dropped this gem, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." When you're true to yourself, you align with the natural order of things. You're not fighting against your nature, you're embracing it. Practical applications of Stoic wisdom. How do we apply this Stoic wisdom in our daily lives? 1. Self-reflection. Take time each day to examine your thoughts and actions. Are you living according to your values or compromising to please others? 2. Focus on what you can control, your actions, your thoughts, your responses. Let go of trying to control others' opinions of you. 3. Embrace discomfort. growth happens outside your comfort zone. Don't shy away from situations that challenge you to be authentically yourself. 4. Practice indifference to criticism. Not everyone will like the real you, and that's okay. As Marcus Aurelius said, "It never ceases to amaze me, we all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." 5. Live according to nature. This doesn't mean living in the woods, it means understanding your own nature, your strengths, weaknesses, and values, and aligning with them. Being unapologetically yourself isn't about being stubborn or inconsiderate, it's about having the courage to be authentic, to stand by your convictions, and to live on your own terms. Eastern Philosophy Insights. Let's shift our focus to the East, where ancient wisdom echoes the Stoic call for authenticity. In China, Confucius taught, to practice 5 things under all circumstances constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. Notice sincerity in that list. For Confucius, being true to oneself was a cornerstone of virtue. Confucius also said, "To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge." This speaks directly to self-awareness, a crucial component of being unapologetically yourself. You can't be authentic if you don't know who you truly are. Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism, offers another perspective. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. This aligns perfectly with our theme: stop comparing, stop competing, just be you. In Japan, Zen Buddhism teaches mindfulness and presence. The concept of Shoshin, or beginner's mind, encourages us to approach life with openness and a lack of preconceptions. How does this relate to being unapologetically yourself? It's about dropping the masks and pretenses and simply being present as who you are. The Bushido Samurai Code emphasizes Makoto, or sincerity. It teaches that true strength comes from authenticity, not from pretense or deceit. These Eastern philosophies, like Stoicism, all point to the same truth: your authenticity is your power. They teach us to know ourselves, be present, let go of comparisons, and live with sincerity. The power of authenticity. Being unapologetically yourself isn't just some feel-good philosophy, it's a game changer, a superpower that can transform every aspect of your life. Authenticity breeds confidence. When you're not wasting energy maintaining a facade, you stand taller, speak more clearly, and act with more conviction. It attracts the right people. When you're authentic, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your true self, building more profound, more meaningful relationships. It fuels success. Steve Jobs didn't change the world by following the crowd. Being true to yourself allows you to tap into your unique strengths and passions, which is where innovation happens. It reduces stress. Constantly trying to be someone you're not is exhausting. As Brené Brown nails it, authenticity is the daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we are. It leads to self-respect. As Marcus Aurelius said, "I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others." When you're unapologetically you, you say, "My opinion matters most." That's self-respect in action. Strategies for unapologetic living. It's time to arm ourselves with practical strategies for living unapologetically. 1. Self-reflection. Start with brutal honesty. Who are you when no one's watching? What are your core values, your passions, your fears? Spend time alone, journal, meditate. 2. Set boundaries. Your time, your energy, your principles, they're non-negotiable. Learn to say no. It's not about being a jerk, it's about respect for yourself and others. 3. Practice radical honesty, no more white lies, no more masks. It's uncomfortable at first but liberating in the long run. 4. Cultivate resilience. Criticism and rejection will come. Build mental toughness. The Stoics practiced negative visualization. Imagine the worst and prepare for it. When it comes, you'll be ready. 5. Own your quirks. Those oddities you try to hide are what make you unique. Embrace them. 6. Continuous growth. Being authentic doesn't mean being stagnant. Always be learning and evolving, but do it for yourself, not for others' approval. 7. Surround yourself with authenticity. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. 8. Practice self-compassion. You'll mess up. Don't beat yourself up. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend. 9. Take calculated risks. Step out of your comfort zone regularly. Each time you do, you expand your authentic self. Be bold, be brave, be no apologies. Practical applications. Here are concrete exercises to help you live unapologetically. 1. Daily authenticity check. Every morning, ask yourself, what's one way I can be more authentic today? 2. The no apology challenge. For a week, don't apologize unless you've genuinely done something wrong. Notice how often you say sorry when you don't need to. 3. Authentic action. Do one thing each day that aligns with your true self, whether it's voicing your opinion, pursuing a passion, or simply saying no. 4. Mindful reflection. At the end of each day, reflect on moments when you were and weren't true to yourself. What can you learn from these moments? 5. Authentic communication. Practice expressing your thoughts and feelings honestly with the people in your life. It's okay to be vulnerable. It builds deeper connections. 6. Social media detox. Take a break from social media and notice how it impacts your sense of self. Are you living for likes, or are you living for you? 7. Regular check-ins. Set aside time weekly to assess your actions, choices, and direction. Are you staying true to yourself? Embrace your authentic power. In closing, remember this: you were not born to fit in. You were born to be yourself, unapologetically. When you embrace this truth, you unlock a power within you that's unstoppable. The world doesn't need more people playing it safe, it needs more people who are boldly, courageously, and unapologetically themselves. Being unapologetically you is a journey, not a destination. It's about daily choices, small acts of courage, and the willingness to be real, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about knowing that you are enough, just as you are, and that your authenticity is your superpower. So go out there, live boldly, and never apologize for being yourself.